for CoNDOR. It's actually just a couple more days of this before the playoffs begin. And it looks like they actually just started the countdown, so I should go ahead and get my timer ready. So good luck both racers. We'll see how things go. And off we go. Alright, Fireworks on the left, WinnerBit on the right. We got a stack of bombs right below. Always a good find on Cadence. You definitely want at least 3 bombs for endgame. And having that extra set allows you to do some nice things early on, such as getting secret shops open. We've got this barrel here. Could push it possibly to get this spiked wall to open it. Fireworks going to ignore it, looks like. WinnerBit probably going to try and push it over. These bats are not cooperating, unfortunately. This might not be worth the time, unfortunately. Okay. Well, she's got it lined up, so she just needs to get all the bat raff out of the way. Got a cracked wall right here in the exit room on 1-1. Probably going to check it. It's a 50-50 shot of being the blood shop. Or I should say, it's a good chance, but usually the blood shop's usually on 1-2. But it is the blood shop here, and it's a pretty good one. Gonna go ahead and blast that open. Looks like that extra barrel had another bomb, so WinnerBit's gonna be good on bombs for now. Fireworks having no problems getting the kill. They're gonna take everything. We've got a gold spear, obsidian armor for some nice protection, and a reflective shield, which will soak 1 hit and reflect the damage back at its source. WinnerBit going for the blood shop kill as well. No good weapon in that black chest, unfortunately. Just gonna keep the gold spear. Gold not doing any more damage than normal, but whenever you step on gold, the next beat does allow you to have an infinite damage attack, and sometimes the gold kills can be pretty useful, just like that on Fireworks' side. So Fireworks going to go ahead and get their Leprechaun farmed up here. WinnerBit not too far behind, grabbing the extra bomb that was on the way. That ghost almost knocked Fireworks off deck, but thankfully kept it on track there. Not really anything good in this 1-3 shot. You might consider taking the blood shovel, and you can drop the blood drum later if you don't need it. WinnerBit just gonna skip, and Fireworks also skipping. See if there's anything else worth grabbing in this 1-3. Like sometimes it's worth having a little bit of farming early on, because 1-3 you can usually find some pretty good things and helps you go a lot faster later down the road. Looks like we just have a feasting shrine, so gonna be skipping on that for Fireworks and just gonna go ahead and leave. WinnerBit not too far behind there. Could have gotten the gold kill, but just wasn't able to catch in time. Setting up the Leprechaun nicely, though. Fireworks went ahead and finished the Zone 1 boss off. No problem. Going to be checking black here for a weapon, probably. It's got a glass longsword. Glass being very damaging, but also breaking in 1 hit. But it is very good to have a glass longsword. That's definitely one of the safest glass weapons to have. WinnerBit getting into Corver as well. Going to be able to do the same strat with the throw and the bomb. Oh, we've got grenades on Fireworks' side. That's a good find. Grenades adding 2 extra damage to your bombs, and they detonate immediately after you throw them. They're quite good, as long as you don't blow yourself up in the face, which we've definitely seen a lot of, especially on my side. So WinnerBit not too far behind, going to grab the longsword and the grenades as well. Both racers fairly evenly matched right now. WinnerBit also grabbing the Nazar Charm. We've got a Transmog right here, going to go shovel on Fireworks' side first. And going weapon now. Getting a glass staff and a battle shovel. Not too bad, but glass probably not preferable. WinnerBit might just go further on shovel if battle's not good. Gonna go ahead and just take the battle shovel and leave. Okay, probably the longsword's just a little bit safer here, easier to work with. Glass staff is good, but it's also a little bit scary. But we do have the reflective shield, which can reflect 1 hit, so this might provide a little bit of protection here. Got a Mimic. And it's got floaties right there. Where did that Mimic go? That Mimic went down towards the exit. It's being very stubborn. WinnerBit finding some cookies. Gonna take that out over the blood drum. Nasty Nightmare setup right there. Good use of the longsword. Finding a glass shop in 2-3 on Fireworks' side. You might consider taking that with the glass staff, but both racers probably not going to want to stay on glass, so probably going to skip on the glass armor. Depends on how comfortable you are with glass weapons. And racers in titanium, they're usually fairly comfortable, but not to the point where they keep it for an entire run. Got a runaway conga here. Had to drop the flawless there, unfortunately, for Fireworks, and not going to be able to get a chest. Oh, but WinnerBit losing her glass. So going to be making this conga fight coming up a bit longer. Oh, we got a thief. Thankfully, he was able to get the Nazar charm back from the thief, and grabbing a base heart probably didn't want that. Probably just an accident. WinnerBit did find a blast helm though. That's pretty nice with those extra grenades. So you're not going to be able to throw your grenades anymore. Oh, but getting hit by the Wind Mage pulling back into that armadillo. It's unfortunate. So neither player getting the flawless there. Got a titanium staff in the 3-2 shop though. That's a pretty nice find. Gonna be able to swap it to something fairly reliable. That being said, Zone 4 is coming up, and staff definitely has issues with warlocks there. Also got kind of an adventure bat. We've also got a tier 3 wall. Might consider checking here as soon as we clear out the riffraff. It's just the pawnbroker. Fire's probably not looking to do much. Might sell the shield and something else. Gonna sell the torch as well as the shield. And finds a dash spell and a snowbro. Both pretty good takes. Gonna go and take the snowbro. Setting it up. Up is usually the situation you want with that because you can use it for boss kills. Makes it very good. Winner ended up on the harp. Base harp not being very good. Nice use of the harp right there, though, to get the kill. Might do the same thing right here. No, just going to skip out. Doesn't have items to sell. And did not take the titanium staff. But we do have a crown of thorns, which is pretty nice. Since we're down on bombs anyways. Vryx went ahead and took darkness. WinnerBit's not going to take darkness. So we got a bit of a mapping difference here. WinnerBit could map off of Vryx using this, though. Alright, we got death metal. Very nice blood drum kill there for Vryx, and did take the glass armor over the obsidian. Finding a fireball spell, too. Gonna pair nicely with the crown. Gonna be able to have some more blood magic to work with. Winner down into death metal. Only has one bomb left. One grenade gonna... Oh, and it got blocked, too. The grenades... They do directional damage, so you have to be careful with them. And Winner going down to the Ice Beetle, just getting a little spooked and not really sure what to do there. So down she goes, unfortunately. So Vryx is a little more safe. Taking the sunglasses over the crown. No, it's going back to the crown. Unfortunately, that crown costing quite a bit of health, picking it up back and forth. Got to be careful what you want to do when you pick up headgear. So Vryx is probably going to be looking for a ring swap to make things safer. Got some kind of armor there. It looks like leather. Yeah, it's just leather armor. Gonna go ahead and keep that. Only providing a half a point of protection, though. And we are one-shottable at this rate, so it's a little sketchy. Nice use of the grenade right there to clear out the enemies and just do that without facing another potential warlock there. So... WinnerBit setting up the bloodshot kill again. Big skeleton closet, no worries with the staff. Good place to get some health back too, and using the snowbro a bit to keep enemies locked down. Snowbro is especially good for enemies that would normally block your hits, like these Blade Masters, since you can just freeze them and be done. Oh, we got Heavy Plate. That's some good protection right there. Also finding some freeze tomes, and gonna be able to store those in a pack that we found. A good find right there. A little bit of cheese as well. Oh, we've got an electric dagger. That's a good swap from the staff. Much safer. So Vryx looking pretty good here. Doesn't have goo protection, but does have heavy plate, which is enough to survive pretty much any attack. And Darkness definitely doing some good work here, not aggroing enemies in these rooms until others get in front of them get cleared out. Oh, Winner getting double monkeyed there. Probably needed a blood drum off the silver monkey. Probably going to try and take cookies from the shrine. If there's cookies, it's cheese. Okay, that'll provide full heal. Still no ring swap yet for Vryx, but playing the C pretty well right now. Just playing it nice and safe using the dagger. Good use of Fireball as well. Great use of Fireball. Just get rid of all the scary enemies in that room. I like that play. Especially since you've got Crown of Thorns, so you definitely have health to work with. Checking the 4-3 shop, see if we can get a ring swap. Still nothing. Gonna go and take the Obsidian Shovel, though. Costs nothing to have. Switching back to battle. Winner found a shield spell somewhere. Might have been out of purple in that chest in 1-4. Vryx on Fortissimo. Gonna be pretty easy. Gonna be able to just freeze a poke right here. Probably gonna check purple for another chance to get a ring swap. Definitely want to be off darkness if possible. It's Ring of Regen, so we are extremely safe with all of this regen. We're gonna go ahead and do some transmogging here, getting the battle shovel again. So the nice thing about Electric Dagger in Zone 5 is that when you are standing on the wire, your direct attacks do infinite damage, and your arcs now do 2 damage. So very, very easy way to clear out pretty much everything in Zone 5. And we've got enough bombs for endgame. We have the Blood Drum. So we're going to pretty much just push down to these exit rooms and leave. And Darkness is still in effect as well, so it's going to make things very safe. We're picking up the floaties. Where's Elab when you need them? Oh, safety potion for Vryx right here, so now we're extra safe for endgame. Probably could have just gone through the bottom there, but probably just wants to play a little safe here. Hey, this is the wrong boss theme playing on this overlay. I don't approve. I approve this theme, but not now. It's the wrong character. Alright, Vryx down into Dead Ringer. We've got Freeze and Blood Drum, so this should be pretty quick. Yep, no problem there. Regen's going to patch that up immediately, and we have plenty of health and resources to start the Necrodancer fight. Winner doing a pretty good run back, though. Found a gold cutlass somewhere. Down to 1 heart, though. Alright, good waiting right there to make sure we don't get Necro Punched. It's bad if you end up freeing Necrodancer from the stage when he's going to do an action, because then it means he'll just punch you in the face. A little bit of a scary dragon here. Handles it with Dorian. Dorian's in kind of a bad spot for lures, though. Just going to chase him up there. Alright, 4 hits in, 2 to go for Vryx. Winner just going to wait right here. Poor Dad getting charged while frozen. And Vryx going to go ahead, get the last hit, and win race number 1. GG. Yeah, Winner just was having trouble finding a good weapon right there. It was rough going into death metal with base harp and 1 grenade, and when that grenade gets blocked, it's not a fun time. So always got to make sure you can toss it properly. All right, both racers getting set up for race number 2 right here. Hey, there are 2 snow bros. They really are bros in that that simple seed. And Frost Ring too. This is extra broken. All the ice. I don't even have any ice in my glass right now. I feel ripped off right now. Alright, we're just waiting for Vryx to get readied up. Just a reminder, you can check out the schedule right here with this command. And we will go over that when this race is over. Yeah, both racers commenting on DM3 1 damage, impossible. It's not a good time. Unless you are good at low percent, and I am not good at low percent. Alright, Vryx readied up. Good luck, both racers, as we get into race number 2 right here. Gonna be able to see if WinnerBit catches up here. And off we go. We got an immediate cracked wall on the top right here. Definitely worth spending the bomb just to see what it is. It is the blood shop. It's okay. Gonna go ahead and take the kill here, take the spear. Vryx doing both of them taking the item right there. Vryx doing a very good job knowing to buy the middle item, and then if there's a weapon on the side, then you can always grab it. So that makes it completely safe, and especially since you're not going to take the chicken anyways, you can eat it and take the blood drum. It's safe to do it that way. So both racers doing a good job getting the golden spear, blood drum, and a torch for later. Early torch is always nice for some mapping because we can see stuff like that crate that's right above the exit. Nice use of the blood drum on Winner's side to avoid getting boxed in like that. We've got a titanium dagger. Going to provide a little bit of damage and also going to get a stack of extra bombs. It's pretty nice. So, titanium dagger providing just a straight damage upgrade. Oh, we've got another cracked wall up here. It's going to be either the glass shop or the transmog. Let's see which one it's going to be. Going to be able to just bomb everything out right here. And it's going to be the transmog. Got enough money to do, looks like 2. I think the coupon gets used. Yeah, the coupon gets used, and then you can do 1 more. Vryx, you have money. You can do 1 more. I guess we're just going to take the battle shovel then. We will just take the battle shovel. And I'm not sure if Winner saw that transmog up there. She might be missing it. Looks like she's going to try and lure it over, but I think with 6 bombs, you just go for it. Getting the leprechaun set up at least. Both racers getting them set up. He's going to be able to farm a little bit of gold. Yeah, Winner did not see the transmog, it looks like, or is looking for it. Now she's going to be leaving it behind, it looks like. Nice sunglasses in the 1-3 shop. Those are worth taking, usually. The +1 in damage is just almost always really valuable. Makes a lot of more weapon takes viable, especially like even a base cap, for instance, becomes a 2 damage cap, which is really, really good. But both Winner's just skipping out on that. Gonna elect to blood drum throw for that one. Get the fight started there. Gonna be checking purple, getting earth tomes. I don't know about that. Vryx gonna be able to just do a straight kill with no blood drum needed thanks to the extra damage. Could check black for a better weapon. Dagger isn't great. The damage is good, but everything else is not. Gonna find a Onyx Trident. Nah. There's a lot of snag on that. And a 2 damage Trident's okay, but I think a 3 damage dagger honestly is better for movement. So, gonna be looking for other stuff here. Got a glass spear in this 2-2 shop. Reasonable to take, but you definitely don't want to stay on it. So both racers roughly tied, trying to figure out where to go right here. This is a nasty looking exit room though. WinnerBit handling that spear really well though, keeping the enemies off of her. Vryx just jumping down the special trapdoor. It looks like we've got the glass shop on the bottom right here, since we've already exhausted all the other tier 2 shops. It's gonna trap that, grab the glass armor and the shovel, just leave the trident behind. Tier 3 shop right here. Gonna be the pawnbroker. Probably don't want to sell anything on Vryx's side unless there's some good junk we can sell in this shop here. Let's see what this red chest is. It's a torch of foresight, so we could get rid of a torch. Let's see what this shop has right here. This shop also has a gold rapier. I think you would actually take that and sell the dagger on Vryx's side. Vryx going to skip on that. I think the rapier would have been a better take. Could have just sold off the bad items, kept the rapier after selling, and get whatever the item would have been out of the pawnbroker. Oh well, gonna be skipping. Oh, never mind. Found a titanium rapier in the black chest, so don't even have to worry now. So both races gonna be very well equipped to deal with Zone 3. Vryx with no armor though. Oh, WinnerBit didn't see what was on Vryx's side. Ended up going purple, getting only charisma. Missing out on titanium rapier. That's gonna hurt a lot. This is why you definitely need to be careful with your boss checks. Oh, but Vryx going down to a Minotaur. I think it was an ice slide into a Minotaur. So Vryx having to set back up again. WinnerBit's definitely in a safer position right now. Only with glass armor and a heart and a half, but we do have slippers, which are quite good in Zone 3 because you avoid both coals and ice. So this is going to prevent those slip and slides. Oh, and finding a ring of regen right here. So going to be able to regen all that health back and be able to use the blood drum more. So WinnerBit's definitely in a better position now. Going to go and jump down that trapdoor. Needs to be careful in these trapdoor arenas. Zone 3 trap arenas can be pretty scary. Losing the armor, losing the glass shard as well. Definitely have to target your enemies very carefully in those trapdoor arenas, and Winner no longer has a weapon to really work with. This is not a good swarm right here either. Definitely needs to play this very safe. Many, many Black Riders incoming, and these elementals are eating up all of the room. So now no longer having any protection, only down to a 1 heart. Definitely need to be checking this shop right here for a weapon. Let that slime open that up for us. Okay, we've got some good stuff here. This is definitely killable. Gonna go ahead and kill for that. Gonna take the heavy plate, take the thorns. Oh, now can't pick up the thorns now because now you dropped it for the crown. And you have no health to pick up thorns. Like, if there's headgear that you're planning to take, don't ever pick up the crown. Because now you just wasted it. Finding a protection charm is nice, but we need some health in order to be able to take that crown again. And unless there's something in this purple chest, it's probably not going to find anything. There's just a torch. And we already got torch of walls, so we're going to be leaving that behind. Wonder about finding some Vryx finding some extra stuff on the way. I found a frost charm somewhere for a little bit of safety. Oh, this is not a good exit. Thankfully it has heavy, so not going to be bounced by these bounce traps. Just have to not get stuck on coals. Nice build awareness right there, using the heavy to stay on the bounce trap. Alright, into Coral Rift. Ironically, breaking made it a little bit easier because now we can throw. We can do throw and double bomb. So Winner's got to set this up very carefully. Might consider using extra bombs here. Oh yeah, we are trapped. We are in a bad situation. Okay, looks like we're going to be able to set this up okay. Was able to recover the fight, so good job. Vryx not too far behind now, though. Only a floor behind, or a zone behind. Finding a blood harp. That's not damage, but that is regen. So I guess we can use that for now until we find something better. But Vryx now has that titanium rapier from 2-4 again. So Vryx got to be catching up. And WinnerBit doesn't really have a whole lot to work with. Found some chickens, so I'm going to be able to recover immediately. And found a glass strength charm, finding the shield of strength here. Thankfully, that explosion did not take it out. And finding some more stuff in the gargoyle statues just to recover the health. But definitely can't dilly-dally too much here. This shield definitely got to be helping out, though, because we desperately need that damage. Definitely don't want to break it. So we can take hits from any other angle other than where we're facing, and we'll be okay. Vryx already down into 3-3, though. And finding that heavy plate shop as well. Gonna be able to take both of those if we kill for it. Yep, go ahead and kill for it. Gonna go and take the heavy plate and the crown of thorns. And this is looking like a much better build to push with. Oh, losing the frost charm, unfortunately. But it's gonna be able to just waltz over to the exit. So it's gonna be a little bit better. WinnerBit's doing well, though. Still down into 4-3 here. Does have a stack of bombs still, so it's looking good for endgame. Nice job luring Freddy, just waiting for that. And getting a huge teleport into the shop right by the exit. Very, very nice. Convenient Goblin Bomber, too. Now that's using your health wisely. Gonna go ahead and just use the extra health to blood drum out. And, ooh, taking a hit there. Thankfully had that heavy plate on deck. Just need to get into the exit here. Vryx now on Coral Rift as WinnerBit heads into Fortissimo. Still rocking it. Good use of the blood drum here to get the fight started a little earlier. Gonna have to do a little bit of weaving around. Getting stuck! This is bad! Oh, and going down! Getting stuck on goo! Not able to do anything and not able to use the bomb in time. Oh, probably should have dropped an extra bomb earlier to clear out those Blade Masters. Could have gotten out. Yeah, you were when you're that far ahead, you definitely didn't need to push that hard. And now Vryx, with a very well-equipped build, finding an Earth spell along the way as well, still has the regen ring and finding the Shield of Strength. So up to a 3-5 rapier now. Also got this shop that we overlooked. It was the Conjurer. WinnerBit definitely could have used that earlier to conjure up a better build. Finding some goo protection there, so not going to have to worry about that. So Vryx in a very good spot. So WinnerBit's going to have to get set back up again, finding the extra bomb pack and clearing out the blood shop. The Shriner was here too. Wow. All these tier 1 shops just hiding. nice Blade Master there. So, I don't think you take anything from the Shriner. You don't really need anything at this point. You're not pressed for time, so you don't really need super good mapping. Yeah, no worries on Vryx's side. WinnerBit checking the 1-3 shop this time, finding those sunglasses she missed before. Definitely would have been a big help earlier. Oh, but Vryx losing that Shield of Strength, unfortunately. Still got a 2-4 rapier, which is perfectly fine. And we're not super pressed right now, so. WinnerBit into Deep Blue's going to do the Blood Drum kill. Didn't need to do the Blood Drum kill. You had 3 damage with the sunglasses. Always good to do a damage check whenever you get into a boss arena, just to see what your options are. Alright, Vryx going for the Fortissimo fight now. Has the Earth spell, so going to be able to do a very fast kill. Going to go ahead and just drop the Flawless just to make it easy, so nice Earth. And into Zone 5 for Vryx, which is going to be pretty simple, considering the Rapier is very strong in this zone. Going to be able to just stay on the wire, hit everything that's on the wire, and zap everything behind it, without needing to worry about parity. And with the Torch of Foresight, we know the only side room without any traps is the exit room. Checking the arena right here. There is a Fireball spell, but just going to go ahead and elect to skip it. Oh, WinnerBit getting trapped by skeletons. I think WinnerBit's trying to push a little bit too hard here. And when your opponent's this far ahead, like 3 zones ahead, it's not really something to push. It's definitely a time to just look around and get more equipment again. And just, like, take it easy in case your opponent dies. Because you won't be, unless you have, like, a really, really, really pushable build, you're not going to be catching up from a 3-zone deficit, so you might as well take it safe. Alright, Vryx down into 5-3. Still rocking that build just fine. Plenty of regen on deck, plenty of defense. We got 2.5 points of defense. So, nothing to really worry about here. A little bit of a chasing around right here, though. Alright, and into the Deadringer fight. We've got Blood Drum and we've got Earth. Vryx looking to just take it easy. Just going to do left side scoots with this right side spawn. No problem setting that up. Master advanced techniques is what Winner's saying. The advanced technique of not dying is a very hard one to master, admittedly. Alright, and into the Necrodancer fight. We only have 1 bomb. Looking like we're going to double Blood Drum to get in here. We've got the potion on deck, so this is fine. Yeah, with the Blood Drum, with the potion on deck, this is fine. So, got that extra potion. Already 2 hits in, 4 to go on the Necrodancer. Getting 1 explosion. Moving out of the way nicely, though. Don't have any Blast Home for protection, so don't want to take any hits if we can spare. But Vryx having no problem dealing with the Necrodancer. Going to go ahead and take race 2. Yeah, double deaths on both sides, but Winners was definitely much more costly. I think it really came down to early shopping too. Not missing some of the stuff early on kind of affected her decisions later. She didn't look like she really had a whole lot of stuff to work with, and not checking. Yeah, missing the thorns as well by picking up Gold Crown was also a bit rough. We're going to blame it on early morning nerves or late night nerves, depending on how you feel. I know Winner's a nighttime person like me, so I kind of feel her on that. Yeah, both racers discussing the unfortunate crown of thorns to Greed take. Okay, while they're talking about this, let's check the schedule real quick, see where we're at. We have a Cadence race between Mora Arena and Theotim in about 3 hours, and then 5 hours we have Inscato versus Tough, so got some races for the afternoon. Just as a heads up here. Anyways, looks like both races are readying up. So good luck. We'll see if we're going to get a 3-0 sweep for Vryx, or if Winner's going to come back on this last race here. Alright, Vryx is readied up. Waiting on WinnerBit to get set up here. Uh-oh. We have a broken mouse. How do you break a mouse? Why? We have cats in this game. That's enough. We don't need mice too. In fact, we have Rat Familiar. We have a mouse. So I guess we'll delay for just a little bit while WinnerBit's fixing the mouse situation. Can't scroll. Uh-oh. Carissa. You have cat or Ninetales. That's our cats. I have my plushie Pusheen right here, and she approves of the cat or Ninetales. They're our cats, according to her. See, I guess while they're figuring out the whole mouse situation, let's see. We've got mostly Cadence races today, looking at the schedule. Got a couple Suzus. And then everybody's trying to finish up all their stuff on Sunday the 15th before the main season closes down. Yes, that kind of cat. Trying to think if there are any actual cats. I don't have any like cat-based enemies that I can think of. I would love that. And the cat would also have boots of pain attached to it, so it's extra dangerous for the rat. I'm tasting the cat. And just to extinguish it, we've got an ice slime chasing, or an elemental chasing the dog. No, an ice cauldron mimic chases the hellhounds. I forgot that they added those in the Synchrony DLC. And it's kind of interesting that we never caught that before. Mary's lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Keyword being had because she got roasted by everything trampling her. It was in the level editor, just never in the actual game. I guess somebody forgot to forgot to change a 0 to a 1 to turn them on. I'm not sure, actually. I would imagine it was in the code before 3.0, but I can't confirm that myself. It's Vryx unreadied, so I guess we're going to take a second for try and figure this out. So I'm going to grab a quick snack while they're figuring that out, and hopefully we'll be back with this. I am back. I think they are just still trying to figure out the mouse situation, so I'm going to cut to the splash screen for a bit, and I'll keep an eye on them. I'm just going to eat my crackers in peace for a little bit, so I will be around, and I will eat real quick, and we will keep an eye on everything. Alright, it looks like Winner did find a workaround for now. They're figuring it out in the race room. Yeah, it looks like we'll get going again, so I'm going to go ahead and switch back over. I think we're going to need that at some point. That sounds like a good idea. Anyways, both racers running up. Good luck, both racers. We better summon some extra rat familiars to help WinnerBit out for this race. And, I'm going to be eating as I go, so I'm going to turn the mic on and off. Alright, looks like we're off. Got an immediate dig through to the right. No item this time. Usually there's an item right through there on the right if there's dig through, but not always. Nothing below either. Pretty boring 1-1. No items, really. Both racers getting to the stairs at roughly the same time. Got an arena right here. It's got an obsidian longsword. That's worth taking. That's like a decent-ish weapon. Provides that damage early on. Oh, finding a dash spell. Oh, Vryx accidentally picking up the dagger again and then getting hit. Winner did not take the arena. Why did Winner not take the arena? Vryx going to go ahead and use the bomb to get the magic cheese out of the shop. Unfortunately, can't take the boots of pain, both money and health reasons why. I'm still not sure why Winner passed up on that arena, though. There's a guaranteed bomb on the floor. Considering it's a lock shop, there's always a guaranteed bomb somewhere. And getting the dash spell as well. Winner going back and getting that longsword finally. So, both players going to be making their way over to the exit for 1-2, but looking like Vryx is going to be a little bit ahead here. Oh, well, we've got a piercing ring in that 1-3 shop. Unfortunately, with only one bomb, I don't have a good way of getting it. I don't think dash is viable to kill Freddy. I think it only does 4 damage. So you wouldn't be able to use it to kill. WinnerBit not too far behind. Extra heart container on Vryx's side, though. WinnerBit already down to 1 heart, looking a little sketchy. Definitely needs to find some health soon. Vryx getting a little spooked right there while I was having some crackers. And lost the leprechaun, unfortunately, due to getting spooked. But into Coral Rift. Got a bomb for this fight. So gonna be able to do that. Could dash into him and make it faster. Well, you've got enough damage there. Could use the dash to get out. And Winner now into the Coral Rift fight with 1 extra bomb. Check and Purple getting a pulse spell. That's always nice. Covers a lot of your range. Winner also getting the Flawless. Probably going to take Purple as well for the Pulse. Very useful spell overall. Definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, I definitely agree with that shop kill there. Heavy plate and extra chicken's pretty nice. Just double pulse for it. Don't need to use any bombs. Winner's not going to be able to double pulse, actually. Going to need to use, like, a bomb and pulse strat in order to make this work. Nice pulse from Vryx to get rid of the trapdoor arena. Vryx already down in a deep blues right here. Charge that pulse. Going to be able to quick kill him right here. Oh, and Winner going down to the trapdoor arena. And shield spell. Of course, right after. Right after Winner dies. So that's a ton of safety on Vryx's side. Just really need goo protection. But we have lots of health on Vryx's side, so gonna be able to tank most of anything. Shout out to the goblin who just destroyed himself on those spike walls. I love that mechanic. Alright, Fire's finding the Berserk spell, but considering how good Pulse and Shield are, and how way ahead you are, you probably don't need to take that. Like, we have a pretty decent weapon, 2 very good spells, a lot of armor. A Mr. Did You Know almost made it to Vryx, but got away just in time there. Of course, that skeleton would be in the crate. Alright, Winner doing a little bit better this time, keeping that health up. Got that dash spell again. Got a carrot, too. Gonna be able to fill up using that carrot and that extra heart container. Vryx is definitely getting bailed, finding all this food and like chest and barrels after taking these like small hits. Nice handling of that swarm right there. Winner getting her leprechaun now in the 1-3 exit room. And Vryx down into Fortissimo. Gonna be a very fast fight with the pulse spell. Very nice kill. Winner setting up the bomb and nice long sword swing. Second purple finding freeze. Gonna go ahead and drop the pulse spell and keep the freeze. Bye bye pulse. But with pulse and freeze together, you have so much safety as Cadence. Winner gonna go ahead and get the pulse spell out of the 1-4 purple. No way to check if that's a food shop or not. We just don't have any bombs left. So that's what Vryx needs, both bombs and goo protection. Nice use of the freeze right there to get everything locked in place. Yeah, between freeze and shield, your zone 4s are generally very safe because by the time you cast one and by the time you need to use the other one's probably almost recharged, so you can just kind of combo them back and forth. Find some extra chicken too. A lot of safety here. Alright, Winner's going to be able to do the pulse kill now. Goes for double bomb. Okay. I guess that works. I probably would have just eaten the health loss from the pulse though, since you have chicken on deck. That's a very persistent set of enemies. Vryx still moving down zone 4 right here. Not having too many troubles. Do have to watch out for black bats though, since we don't have any protection against them. These setups are getting kind of nasty here with the bounce trap. Alright, clearing enough enemies to make this room safe. Got plenty of safety here. Ooh, Ring of Pain. That'll make things extra safe. Ring of Pain taking half a heart to equip, but whenever you manage to damage something, it does a splash of piercing damage around you. Is it piercing damage? Yeah, it's piercing damage. So it's pretty good. I actually think it might be considered spell damage. I can't remember the difference between the two. No, it's gotta be piercing because it gets through shields. I think. That's it. Now I'm just confusing myself. Anyways, point is, the Ring of Pain is very good and definitely one of the best ring. It's not piercing. Okay, thank you, Crush, for the correction. Everyone knows I shouldn't be casting at 8 AM my time anyways. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's not considered an attack that triggers the parry, so that's why it works on Blade Masters. So I guess it would be considered spell damage. But armadillos don't cause confusion. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. Anyways, Winner finishing up Fortissimo 3, just pushing down. But Vryx already on 5-3, looking pretty healthy here with the 2 very good spells and some chicken on deck. No bombs, though. Didn't find a whole lot of bombs in the back half of the seed. Alright, into Dead Ringer. No quick kills this time. Looking like left side spawn, probably going to go Japanese here. And we do have shield and freeze to keep things on the rails as needed. No problem there. So Vryx finishing up the Dead Ringer fight. Gonna go and check red. Getting a Frost Charm provides just a little bit of safety. But no bombs, so we're gonna have to do 4 butt puzzles. WinnerBit still rocking this build though. Just hasn't really found a whole lot else after killing the shop. Oh, that's mean. Like, got everything set up and then the rider showed up. Yeah, Vryx having a little bit of trouble setting this up here. Good choice using the freeze to keep the ghost in place so we don't get locked down even further. I'm okay with that. Alright, 3 puzzles down, 1 more to go. Oh, there's the extra bombs we missed in Zone 4. A stack of 3 right there in the middle. Alright, Winner approaching the exit room right here. Gonna just blood fireball out. Vryx already into the Necrodancer phase 2. 2 hits down and 4 to go. Darn already took a couple hits. Has a lot of armor and health, but definitely don't want to dunk him too hard. I definitely do not want to catch him in bomb explosions. Alright, 1 hit left. Still got the shield. Gonna go ahead and use it. Explosion getting away. And getting the last hit right here in the corner. And Vryx is going to take race number 3. GG. It's a very bare bones seed, as they say in the race room. Why did that not stop? There we go. Anyways, looks like that's gonna do it for me. Good job, both racers, and GG Vryx on the 3-0 sweep. Like I said, there's more races coming up later today, but that's gonna do it for me for casting. I'm gonna switch over to pump, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, about 5 minutes while I set up pump. So hang tight, and I will be back in just a bit.